The impact of a zoo on an animal is a complex and controversial topic, and opinions on the matter vary widely. Proponents of zoos argue that they provide a safe and controlled environment where animals can receive appropriate care and protection from predators and other threats. They also suggest that zoos can help to educate the public about conservation efforts and increase awareness of endangered species. However, critics of zoos argue that the confinement of animals in artificial habitats can be harmful to their physical and mental health. They also contend that zoos perpetuate the idea that animals are objects for human entertainment and that they exploit animals for profit. Overall, the impact of zoos on animals can depend on the specific circumstances of the individual zoo and its practices. Some zoos have made significant efforts to improve animal welfare, while others have faced criticism for poor conditions and inadequate care. It is important to carefully evaluate each zoo's policies and practices, and consider the needs and well-being of the animals in question. It's important to note that all animals have unique needs and preferences, and their well-being can be impacted by various factors. In general, animals that have been rescued from dangerous or unhealthy environments, or those that have been born in captivity and cannot survive in the wild, may be better off in a well-managed zoo or wildlife sanctuary where they receive appropriate care, nutrition, and medical attention. Additionally, some species that are endangered or threatened in the wild may benefit from conservation efforts in zoos, which can help increase their populations and preserve their genetic diversity. For example, the giant panda is one species that has successfully bred in captivity and has been reintroduced to the wild, helping to boost its numbers and protect it from extinction. However, it's important to note that even in well-managed zoos, animals may experience stress, boredom, and physical limitations that can affect their welfare. Zoos have a responsibility to provide enriching environments and activities that promote the physical and mental well-being of the animals in their care, and to prioritize the animals' needs above entertainment or profit. There have been several famous incidents related to zoos over the years. Here are a few examples. Harambe incident. In 2016, a 17-year-old gorilla named Harambe was shot and killed at the Cincinnati Zoo after a young child fell into his enclosure. The incident sparked a widespread debate over the ethics of keeping wild animals in captivity. Tiger attack at San Francisco Zoo. In 2007, a Siberian tiger escaped from its enclosure at the San Francisco Zoo and attacked 3 visitors, killing 1 and injuring 2 others. The incident raised questions about the safety of zoo enclosures and the potential danger of keeping large carnivores in captivity. The Bronx Zoo snake escape. In 2011, a venomous Egyptian cobra escaped from its enclosure at the Bronx Zoo in New York City, sparking a media frenzy as people speculated on its whereabouts. The snake was eventually found and returned to the zoo. Marius the giraffe. In 2014, a young giraffe named Marius was euthanized at the Copenhagen Zoo in Denmark, sparking outrage among animal welfare activists. The zoo said the decision was necessary to prevent inbreeding, but critics argued that other options should have been considered. These incidents highlight the complex issues surrounding the care and management of animals in zoos, including safety, animal welfare, and conservation. There is no definitive list of animals that should not be kept in zoos, as opinions on this issue can vary depending on various factors such as the animal's natural behavior, habitat, and conservation status, as well as the size and quality of the enclosure, the level of care provided, and the reasons for keeping the animal in captivity. However, there are some species that are generally considered unsuitable for captivity due to their complex social behaviors, large range requirements, or other factors. For example, many large carnivores such as lions, tigers, and bears require vast areas to roam and hunt, which cannot be adequately replicated in zoos. Similarly, some primates, such as gorillas and orangutans, have complex social structures and behavioral patterns that are difficult to replicate in captivity. Other animals that may not fare well in zoos include marine mammals such as whales and dolphins, which require vast expanses of ocean and are known to suffer from health problems in captivity, as well as migratory species such as birds and turtles that require long-distance travel and specific habitats to thrive. It is important to note that even for species that are considered suitable for captivity, the quality of care and the size and complexity of the enclosure can greatly impact the animal's welfare. Therefore, it is essential that zoos prioritize the well-being of the animals in their care and provide them with the best possible living conditions. There are several ways that zoos can improve the care and protection of the animals in their care. Here are a few examples. Enrichment. Zoos should provide stimulating and engaging environments for their animals, with opportunities for physical and mental exercise. This can include providing toys, puzzles, and other forms of enrichment to encourage natural behaviors and prevent boredom. Education. Zoos can educate the public about the importance of conservation and the role that zoos play in protecting endangered species. By raising awareness and promoting environmental education, zoos can inspire visitors to take action to protect wildlife and their habitats. Research. Zoos should conduct and support research into animal behavior, physiology, and health to better understand the needs of the animals in their care. This research can also help inform conservation efforts in the wild. Habitat. Zoos should create naturalistic habitats that mimic the animals' natural environments as closely as possible. This can include incorporating plants, rocks, and other features that are similar to the animals' native habitats. Collaboration. Zoos should work together with other zoos, conservation organizations, and researchers to share knowledge, resources, and best practices for animal care and conservation. Transparency. Zoos should be transparent about their animal care practices and provide visitors with information about the animals in their care. This can include information about their diet, behavior, and medical care. By prioritizing animal welfare, promoting conservation, and collaborating with others in the field, zoos can become leaders in protecting and conserving wildlife.